So right now, like I mean, depending on how the chronotype is defined, like usually like the length, like if you have like up to 85% similarity in terms of like the sequence in the CDR3, for example, or the length of the CDR3, I know it's kind of how chronotypes have been defined in the past. So maybe like okay, if it has 80%, for example, instead of the 85% of how it would by default be defined, or maybe relax the length if it has like between this range, then maybe we could include them in the same chronotype.
I like that idea. It's certainly not here yet, but I've just written kind of a note here to communicate that back. So maybe we could include some.
Yeah, I mean, or at least like some kind of information on what do you mean by a chronotype, at least how it's defined by the plugin.
Yeah, so I think it's just the unique gene, right, between kappa and heavy chains.
Yeah, okay.
But you're right, you might want to make this a little bit looser. I mean, if you're just looking for top kind of, because it seems like you want to get populations that are larger than what's one clonotype contains, you could look at stuff like this. Like, I'm curious this looks like a particular IGHV3-33 is a variable gene that's used quite a lot.
Yeah.
So let me remember what that is. I'm just going to write down IGH3-33. And now I should be able to go back to our table, right-click on this header, turn off all of those filters, and then just search for just 3-33. There we go. And now if I wanted all of these, do Command A, doing populations. And I think it will even name the population that I generated after that gap. Oh, nope. Well, that failed. I wonder why. I think it got it. I think they're all 3-33, but
Great population. Okay.
there it came up with some 49.
Can we, I don't know, is there a way to, like, okay, then you say that, is there a way to look at those, some, like, 165, 166, or do a pie chart or some other way to explore that a little?
Yeah, so one thing I was thinking is we could ask which of these clones, which ones are coming from samples, patients 165 and 166. But before I go into that, you're right, we should go to compare real quick and just compare between these different subsets. So here what we're showing is for the variable regions, what's called an information radius. It's the same thing as a Jensen-Shannon divergence entropy. So it's a measure of how different are the clonotypes between these different subpopulations, and you can see each subpopulation is being compared one to the other.
Yeah.
And again, if you want this information, you can either